you determine, define, and describe the problem or situation, you may now think of the aspects of your teaching that needs to be changed, modified, or improved in order to resolve the problem. You may start by writing down statements about your practice, which may be about your teaching strategy, learning materials that you use, classroom management, or your learning environment. Remember to include only those that are under your control. Now that you have narrowed down factors that resulted in your perceived problem, choose a specific practice that you want to change. This will lead you to the specific question that you want to answer in your research project. Basically, you are answering the question, what can I do about my problem? Take note of the word I. Action research is focused on things that you are directly concerned with. Why? Because the main use of action research is improving your own practice. So next, formulate your action research question. Look into the relationship of your perceived problem to your teaching practices. In formulating your research question, consider the following characteristics of a good research question. First, it is important. A good research question is important that it should give light to learners' learning through proper implementation of the curriculum as well as employing effective teaching strategies. This means that it shall benefit primarily your learners being the end users of your efforts. Though emphasized in earlier part that action research aims to improve one's own practice, your own practice, but of course, the learners are the receivers of the effect of your improved practice. Second characteristic, it is actionable. Unclear and vague research question will just bring you anxiety and frustration. A good research question should be focused and specific. It must require action, lead you to do something that would offer improved teaching, learning, interaction. Third, it is meaningful. You conduct action research because you feel that something in your current practice needs to be improved or something is missing. It is therefore imperative that the research question that you'll formulate is meaningful to you as a teacher. It has to be connected to you personally or professionally because as you try to find answers to your research question, you'll be stretched intellectually and effectively. Fourth characteristic, it is manageable. It is important that it can be addressed within the confines of your own classroom. A focused and manageable research question is something within your control and influence, within your means, and most importantly, within your competence. You can only say that you have focused on a specific action research question if you have decided on doable and practicable action, how and when to do it. Elements of an action research question. Furthermore, be guided by the following basic elements of an action research question. First, intervention. The solution, action, innovation, strategy or intervention that you want to employ in order to address the practical issue that you have identified must be clearly stated. Second, participants. The subjects or participants of the research must be included for specificity. And third, outcome. State the expected behavior, performance, or skill as target outcome of the undertaking. Okay? Now, let us go through the following examples of an action research question. How does reading comprehension of expository text of struggling readers improve as a result of providing explicit small group instruction for 2 20-minute periods 2 times per week? In this example, the intervention is explicit small group instruction while the participants are the struggling readers. It can also be noted that the desired outcome or the purpose of the action research is to improve the reading comprehension of expository text. Another example, you may start your action research question with this paragraph. This study aims to reduce the number of learners in frustration reading level from 22 to 0 grade 6 pupils of Masagana Elementary School, school year 2019-2020, through teaching strategies using mental models. Specifically, it will seek answers to the following questions. First, how can the use of mental models in teaching reading reduce the number of learners under frustration reading level? Second, how effective mental models are in reducing the number of grade 6 pupils under frustration reading level. What is the intervention? Use of mental models in teaching reading. Who are the participants? Learners under frustration level. What is the desired outcome? To reduce or reduced number of learners under frustration reading level. If your action research question is complete with these basic elements, finding answers to it is clear. The alignment of the succeeding parts of the proposal will be easy. Action research proposal preparation must start with clear action research question anchored on the identified problem articulated in the context and rational part.